A public meeting in support of the United National Party candidates contesting the Akmimana Pradesh Sabha election was held yesterday. The meeting was held under the auspices of co-deputy leader of the United National Party, Karu Jayasuriya.
මේ දවස්වල පත්තරයක් අරපුවාම පත්තරේ තියෙන ආණ්ඩුව නානවා කියලා.
Today, when one opens a newspaper, it is clear that the government is messing up everything. This is true. Today, public money is being spent by the rulers as if it is the property of their parents. We are a nation that is in debt. Every infant who was born after midnight on the 31st of December last year is in debt to the tune of 220,000 rupees. Speaking at a meeting yesterday, Dr. Harsha De Silva stated that 60,000 rupees should be added to this figure now. That means each person owes 280,000 to the world. But we are still continuing to obtain loans. We pay back loans by obtaining more loans.
Co-deputy leader of the United National Party, parliamentarian Karu Jayasuriya, states that the party can rebuild any institution which is suffering losses. The parliamentarian expressed this view at a meeting in the Kantale area today. This meeting was held in the Akbopura Hate Ale area in support of United National Party candidates contesting for the Kantale Pradesh Sabha at the upcoming local government elections. A group including co-deputy leader of the United National Party, MP Karu Jayasuriya, participated at this meeting.
A unicellular parasite which can rarely enter the human body through pigs has been discovered in Sri Lanka for the first time. According to the Ministry of Health, this is the largest protozoan or unicellular parasite in the world.
Medical laboratory technologies at the MRI Tushara Thantrige was instrumental in discovering this unicellular parasite known as Balantidium coli. Head of the Department of Parasitology and the MRI and consultant parasitologist Dr. Sagarika Samarsingh said that the parasite was found in the body of a patient who came to the National Hospital for treatment.
Balantidium coli කියන පරපෝෂිතය සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඌරගේ
This pesticide is found in the intestines of pigs. This parasite is released to the environment through the feces of pigs. If humans drink water contaminated with pig feces, they can be infected by Balantidium coli. This parasite grows fast inside humans with a low immunity level and can even cause blood and mucus diarrhea.
Meanwhile, yet another parasite was discovered in the body of another patient who was admitted to the National Hospital. This parasite is known as Strongyloides tercoalis. Dr. Samarsingh also explained about the diseases that one could get when a parasite of this nature is found within the human body.
HIV positive patients, patients with organ implantation and patients that take medicines like steroids and petrocelone can be infected with this due to their low immunity, and they may suffer from illnesses such as diarrhea and skin diseases.
Meanwhile, the director of the Medical Research Institute said that patients can obtain the specialized service of the MRI directly.
When we shift into the new millennium, we are updated with the essential laboratory facilities and medical expertise to diagnose whatever new diseases, emerging and re-emerging diseases, as well as we are conducting a lot of collaborative research with other research centers and academics in the field of biomedical research.
Moody's Investor Service has changed the outlook on Sri Lanka's below investment grade B1 foreign sovereign rating to positive from stable. Moody's Investor Service is a leading provider of credit ratings, research and risk analysis.
One of the key drivers for this decision was the reduction in political risk following the end of the war in the country. An increasingly evident peace dividend reflected in greater macroeconomic and financial stability, a policy orientation of fiscal reform and economic growth, supported by an International Monetary Fund program, as well as an improving external payments position, have also contributed to this decision. However, according to Moody's Investors Service, the main challenge facing the government is the reduction of its large debt overhang and the consequently large debt servicing cost. Nonetheless, Sri Lanka is well placed to grow out of its debt given its robust outlook for growth. Moody's also states that a longer track record in effective policy management by the government would be viewed as credit positive. A meeting was held in the Kalapaluava area in Rajagiri in support of United National Party candidates contesting the Kaduwela Municipal Council at the upcoming local government elections. UMP parliamentarian Sujiva Senasinghe presided at the meeting.
The land in Galface was sold for 29 billion rupees. Where is the money? Today even the ground will not be left. A helicopter will fly over the bare land, it will land on it and the plot of land will be taken. Conceal this land. Otherwise, the lands in Kaduwela will also not remain. Premadasa constructed 2.5 million houses. These were constructed at a time when Asia was not at a developed stage. But it is not the same today. Asia is experiencing massive development. At a time when China is developing at a rate of 12.8, India is developing at a rate of 10.8, and countries like Thailand and Malaysia are also developing rapidly. There is robbery taking place in this country.
මේ ආණ්ඩුව යුද්ධයෙන් පස්සේ පටිතත කරගන්නේ කියපු පටි තාම ගලවලා නැහැ.
This government, which said that the belts should be tightened after the war, have still not removed those belts. The people are living in an era where they don't have anything to eat or drink and their stomachs are half empty. This is the reality today. Is this what we expected when we elected this progressive government to power? Is this what our people requested?
මේකද අපේ ජනතාව ඉල්ලා හිටියේ.
Former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca was taken for physiotherapy to a private hospital in Colombo today as well.
Former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca has to undergo physiotherapy owing to a shoulder injury. His wife Anoma Fonseca stated that Sarath Fonseca was examined by 2 specialist doctors today. Anoma Fonseca stated further that the doctors had advised Sarath Fonseca to return to the hospital tomorrow for further treatment.
The government has said legal measures will be taken against the wrongdoers of the hedging agreement. The person who signed it is out there, so why can't a case be filed?
The Government Medical Officers Association alleges that patients are greatly inconvenienced due to the unqualified foreign doctors who serve at certain private hospitals. The Deputy Secretary of the GMOA, Dr. Upu Gunasekara, made this observation while speaking at a media briefing today.
Over 30,000 unqualified individuals are engaged in the medical service in Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, certain foreign nationals that work in Sri Lanka who call themselves consultants don't even have the basic qualifications. The Medical Council does not allow Sri Lankan citizens who obtain foreign degrees to sit for the Act 16 exam. Some of these individuals function as cardiac surgeons, but Sri Lankan surgeons need 8 years of experience to operate on hearts. These people are trained for only 9 months and they have never been away from India. We have no objections if qualified individuals come here and practice. We are against the fact that unqualified doctors work here in Sri Lanka.
Now, when contacted regarding the allegations levelled by the GMOA, the Registrar of the Sri Lanka Medical Council said that attention would be directed to this issue at the next meeting of the Council. The Registrar added that the next meeting will be held on Friday.
In more local news, the Supreme Court ordered the court registrar to obtain all medical reports on the injured persons during the clash which erupted at the Katunayake Free Trade Zone on the 30th of May. The order was made when the fundamental rights petitions filed by 10 injured persons during the clash were taken up for consideration today.
The case was called before a bench comprising Chief Justice Dr. Shivani Bandaranayake, K. Sripawan and S.I. Imam. The petition stated that a group of employees attached to the free trade zone in Katunayake were peacefully protesting against the proposed pension scheme for the private sector. The petitioners state that during this peaceful demonstration, the police intervened and used tear gas, fired live ammunition and hurled stones. The bench ordered the Supreme Court registrar to obtain the medical records from the Negombo-based hospital and the Colombo National Hospital, which treated the injured petitioners. Appearing on behalf of the Attorney General, Additional Solicitor General Palitha Fernando told court that the Criminal Investigations Department is carrying out an independent investigation into the matter and noted that their findings can only be divulged to court. The court ordered the Petitioners' Council to support the applications on the 15th of September.
A Bodhi Puja and an Adhishtana Puja were held yesterday to invoke blessings on FTZ worker Roshan Chanaka, who died following the clashes in Katunayaka, and those who were injured in the clashes.
The special puja was held under the patronage of the opposition leader at the Avirivatta Sri Shaila Bambarama Viharya in Katunayaka. A group of individuals, including several UNP parliamentarians and employees of the Free Trade Zone, participated in the event. An individual who sustained injuries to his legs during the Katunayaka clash was also provided with a wheelchair. We were told at this occasion that several individuals who were working with Roshan Chanaka had to undergo problems. Meanwhile, salaries are not being paid to individuals who are currently receiving treatment, while they have also not allowed their peers to collect money on their behalf. These issues will be brought up